people hear me? Great. Attention, everyone. Attention. Excuse me, actors. I said attention. Yes, I know you all are very excited to be here today. I've been here since 4 in the morning setting up, so my enthusiasm is, well, this is the best I have for you. Before we begin, I have a couple things to go over. Bathrooms are out to the right in case of... Can we save all questions till the end?
I'm sorry, it'll be quick.
Alright.
I'm just wondering, how many people are you hoping to cast?
That's not up to me, it's the director's call. Anyway. You'll meet them in a minute.
Then, so how many of them are there?
3. Thank you for those just riveting questions. Now let me get through the rest of this before people...
Are costumes encouraged?
No, we don't want them. Really quickly, if there is a fire, please exit out.
Have you ever been a fire before? Please, will you just let this lovely stage manager finish? You're doing a wonderful job, I must say. I was just about to say the same thing. We appreciate you so much. Yeah.
I have no influence on the casting process.
Can we hurry this up?
Just make sure your name is signed up on the list, and if you have a monologue you've rehearsed, you can do that as well.
What if it isn't the monologue, it's more of a dialogue? Yeah.
What?
These are my brothers, Johnny and Joey, triplets and spreads, and we've never done anything by ourselves.
That sounds like a separation issue you should really look into.
You might not recognize us from the pizza shop down the road.
The Three Brothers!
Creative name.
If anyone's looking for a good pizza place, stop on by.
We also have calzone, spaghetti, the best bread south of venison. Live music!
Great! Okay, we're gonna get started. So, first up is Angel. Just make sure you know when your time slot is and come up here to the side when it gets close to your audition. And again, if you haven't signed up, please do so.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks. So, you're auditioning for the role of the angel?
Yes, and my name is Angel. Well, I legally changed it last month when I saw you all were putting on the show.
Oh, good. Tell us a little about yourself before you read.
Well, my mother says I'm an angel, so there's that.
Great. What made you want to audition for Live Nativity?
I'm an actress, and not to brag, but I'm quite talented.
I see.
Yep, I've been acting in community theater since I was a wee little one. I was in Annie.
Annie?
You know, the little orphan one. I played orphan number 4. I'm missing parents and I'm poor.
That's excellent.
I've also been the Phantom of the Opera.
You played the Phantom?
Well, yeah. They were short on men that summer, and well, I do not let an obstacle stand in my way. My audition for Phantom did have more of a soprano than a low baritone, though. I've also played every role in the Live Nativity except my name, the Angel. I think it's about time.
Great. Grab a script and let's start.
Oh, let's see here. Joseph, son of David, don't be afraid to take yourself to Mary. Your wife, for it is.
Can you stop for a minute?
Oh yes, was something wrong?
You realize this isn't a musical. You were singing the script.
Oh, my bad. I just assumed you jazzed up a bit.
A virgin who is with child is already pretty jazzed up, don't you think?
Right.
Go ahead and take another shot at it.
So don't sing it? Okay, right, gotcha. My bad. Mary, your wife, for that which is conceived in her as the Holy Spirit, she shall bring forth a son.
Thank you for that, Leah.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. I just had a wonderful idea. It's just that angel, made the biggest announcement ever. And when you add up all the announcements that have ever been made on this planet, and this is like the biggest, it's like the angel is basically the first text message ever sent. Like he texted Mary, Joseph, and the shepherds.
Well, let's try that again with that in mind and add some intention into it.
I'm sorry, I'll have to pass. The angel delivered the most important news the world has ever heard. That's a big responsibility to say those lines. No method of acting would ever give birth to this role.
Well, maybe you could try to put yourself in the angel's shoes.
I don't think angels wear shoes.
Right. Well, think of it this way. We're supposed to carry on the great announcement too, right? I mean,
The great news about Jesus wasn't just the responsibility of angels, but of all of us.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe I could try singing again? I feel more comfortable singing.
Angel, I want you to stop holding on to what you know and what you trust, and just surrender and trust that we have a plan on purpose for this flight. It'll be different, but give it a try.
Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid of taking yourself to Mary, your wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit. She shall bring forth a son, you shall call his name Jesus, for he is who shall save his people from their sins.
That was great.
I got the part.
That's not what we said.
Thank you so much.
While you're at it, why don't you put that new name we used to use? You're already a messenger, but the greatest news ever told. All right, up next is Patrick. Hi.
Can you speak up?
Hi. So, Patrick, it doesn't say what role you're auditioning for.
I don't really care.
Oh, good. One of these.
My mom said I needed to branch out, try something new. She said this would be good for me, like something about building my confidence.
Great. So do you want to dive into the reading?
I actually prepared something.
This should be good.
Okay, here we go. Vitamins B1, B2, and B6. Biotin, pantothenic acid, vitamin C.
What play are you reciting?
It's not a play. I found a bottle of apple cider vinegar and I memorized the nutritional facts.
Patrick, you really want to be here, do you?
Correct.
Tell me this. Why do you like Christmas?
I don't actually like Christmas.
Oh, and why is that?
I don't know. Can we go now? Or
Moms will be wondering why this edition was so short. Please let us stay and talk for a bit.
okay, fine. I've never liked Christmas. It's like the one day of the year where everything should be exciting and fun, and I don't know. It's like everyone says it's the best, but
It's not the best?
no, everyone comes and stays at your house and just fights. Like, what's the point of having a big family if you can't even get along? What's the point of being around people if you still feel alone? Sorry, you don't need to go deep or whatever.
Family can be complicated, and the holidays are certainly overwhelming. Do you know what I do every Christmas morning?
No.
I take some time to pray.
Right, because that will just fix everything.
No, God's not a genie, but He is your Father, which may be hard to wrap your mind around, but He's a Father who wants to make things right in this world. No more fighting, no more tears. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, that would be. Pretty hard to imagine, though.
Sometimes all we have to do is hope, Patrick. Hope the things unseen.
Do you have any interest in helping us with the sound for our shows? We need some help backstage, and you could contribute a lot.
Sure, I mean, as long as it counts for my mom wants it to.
Great. Nice meeting you, Patrick. All right, who's next?
That would be me.
I know you say no costumes, but I can resist. I mean, look how awesome this beard is.
You know we aren't trying to do anything with Santa on our show.
But he's kind of the best part about Christmas.
We're doing that nativity, so Jesus.
Sounds a little religious.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Look, I'm not trying to take the Christ out of Christmas or make everyone say happy holidays. I'm not here to get political. I'm just here to have some fun and magic.
The miracle of Christ is magical enough for us.
Sure, but what do kids want? They want Santa. I mean, I'm a businessman, okay? I sell these things called fidget spinners. Maybe you've heard of them, maybe you haven't. They came out in the 90s and then kind of got big again when COVID started. Kind of like when Lone Jeans came back. Anyways, do I like these fidget spinners? No. Do I think they're dumb? Yes, but I sell them because I know kids want them. You direct it to your target audience, and kids want Santa. Kids go to the mall to line up and see him, not Jesus. There's no Jesus line anymore. So picture this. You do the nativity scene, and instead of Jesus, Santa comes out.
I think you're still not getting our point.
You want a story? I'll give you a story. One full of magic. Hey, what's that behind here? Wow.
You've been holding that in your hand the whole time.
A magician never reveals her secrets.
Listen, Santa, or here it says your name is David.
I'm not finished. We could have singing snowmen and hot cocoa and real snow. Oh, and elves. I mean, I've already perfected my Santa laugh. Oh, oh, oh.
That's quite lovely, but it's just not complete. Santa's wonderful and so are our snowmen, Christmas carols, and hot cocoa. We aren't against the holiday traditions, it's just we're looking for something deeper.
Christmas is more than just gifts. It's even more than your family. It's a time to remember why we're here, our purpose.
But what about all the songs? You know, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not shout.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I listen to these songs all year long. Again, these things aren't bad. It's just we want to show that there's something better. There is someone who watches over you, not to see if you're naughty or nice, but watching with a genuine care. And he doesn't reward you with gifts. He is the gift himself.
Yeah, I guess it's fun to see the fun in that. Like, I'd rather have gifts than have to give her. I'm not sure if that makes sense.
Totally does.
So I guess that means I should return the beard, huh?
I mean, people in the Bible still had beards. Jesus probably had a beard too.
Nice!
How about you read the script and give it a try?
And it came to pass in those days that there came out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed, and all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child.
Thank you for wonderful. Thank you, Santa.
You could just call me David.
Sounds good, David. Who's up next?
Well, Mamma Mia! Isn't this the best day for an audition?
And for a pizza, 50% off all our Italian dishes.
And our wonderful homemade quilts, made by our sweet mamma. She knits each fiber with years of wisdom and love. Can I interest you in one?
Or two, or one for you and a friend.
Or for someone who is more than a friend?
Thank you, but this isn't Shark Tank. Are you here to audition?
Audition? Of course we are.
You've heard of the three wise men. We give you
The Three Brothers! Located right down the street, go past the lake,
If you see the school, you've gone too far.
turn right, and there we are.
Try it someday.
Someday, why not now?
Oh, brother.
I think you mean Three Brothers! Instead of preparing a speech, we come with another art. The art of cooking!
Excuse me, but
Strange, absolute science for preparing science!
Does anyone know where I put my tomatoes? I thought that you had said they were in the bag. No!
Joey, you said you were going to go back to that.
No, I didn't, Johnny.
Yes, so you did.
No, I didn't. I remember because
Gentlemen, why are you here?
If you think our business isn't doing well and that we are desperately trying to get more money by making you food, then you would be completely wrong. We are here because we love pizza and pasta
And calzones!
and we want to share that love with the whole world. At the cost so cheap, you would not believe it.
you know, our show is about a gift that's meant to be shared, but this gift is free.
Well, someone paid the price, but it wasn't us.
Do you know who we are talking about?
It's not about the food.
No, it satisfies much longer than just a meal.
She's talking about the Jesus and the gift of a grace. I guess only one of us paid attention in Sunday school. I wasn't too busy running the kitchen. Oh, here we go again. Choco! Bears, get out of there, okay?
Gentlemen, I'm not sure if we have a party for you yet, but we would love for you to cater for our after party for the cast.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Really? You have no idea how much this means. Thank you, thank you.
We will not let you down. You feel transported to Italy when you tasted Tony's sauce. It's so sweet.
Okay, guys, let's keep things moving here. George?
My name is George Clooney, not the actor George Clooney. I know what you're going to ask. Are you two related? I don't know yet. Going to check that up on FamilyTree.com. We shall see.
Welcome, George. Are you here to audition for the live nativity scene?
Yes, I feel really great about this, and I think if you allowed me to be part of the production, I could add a lot to it.
Great. Which character are you auditioning for?
Well, I was looking over the script, and it seems that the character is in the story, but not in the play.
Nope.
And I'd like to see if we can add him in this year.
So you would like to audition for a character that's not even in the play?
Correct. You all are so easy to talk to. It's true what people say about you guys. If you allowed my idea to be part of the story, I think we can have something amazing. Help me, help you.
Which character are you talking about?
King Herod.
King Herod?
I know, right? Where's Herod? You've been thinking the same thing, haven't you? It's okay. Give it a minute. Then I'll watch over you. I'll watch over you. Let it sink in. Have it? Just something?
What?
I mean, we're all wondering the same thing. Why didn't the king make a little cameo of the live nativity? He's the one that got the whole thing started out with the census. Why is he left out?
He's the bad guy in the story.
Exactly. Every great story has a villain, like Darth Vader, or the Joker, or inflation. It adds something to the plot. It adds conflict, tension, and fear. Let's put Herod right in the middle of all of it.
Well, technically, he sent the wise men to go check things out.
Ah, that's right. I guess that's why you're the directors.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, well, here, so he's one of the wise men, and then boom! Takes off in the sky, laughing that mean, crazy King Herod laugh. I've got you this time, my Fricky, and your little drummer boy, too.
I think you just quoted a spy movie and The Wizard of Oz, all at the same time.
Thanks. I've been working on that laugh for a long time. I can do it lower, too. Or higher. Or we're okay. So, what am I talking about? I'm saying let's change the greatest story ever told.
Don't want to change the Bible enough. People already do that.
Yeah, but it'd be so good. I can make it disguised, like maybe a mask or something.
You know, I'm not seeing it. King Herod wanted to kill Jesus. He wanted to kill all the male babies around so that he would still be king. He tried to outsmart God.
Yes. And you almost did too.
No, he didn't. Not even close. Why don't you just pick a character that was an actual eyewitness to the greatest story ever told?
I don't want to. All the characters there are poor, dirty, and we're like ugly clothes. Herod would be a star.
Well, this is going to be
No.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
George, are you an only child?
Maybe. Anyways, I want to do it my way. My idea is a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's change the story. My story.
That's where you and so many people get it wrong. It's not your story, it's his story. Sorry, but the script isn't about you. I would love for you to play a part in this play, but when you make it about you and your ideas, we lose sight of why we even celebrate the greatest story ever told.
Okay, fine. I get it. I guess I'll just audition for a shepherd. He saw an angel and carries a big stick. I can do that.
Great.
But what if he isn't a shepherd at all, but a time traveler, and he gets transported to the 8th century BC, and knows all this stuff and helps everyone, and then he saves the world from destruction and despair?
That's kind of Jesus' thing. You know, thanks for coming, but we gotta keep things moving. Next!
Oh, good. Someone else is choosing to make artistic choices. Sorry, but it's quite hard to understand you without words.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can speak too. But sometimes when I start talking, I just can't stop. Anyways, I have a question for you all. Why cast multiple people when you can just cast one?
I'm sorry?
A one-man show, or a one-woman show, really. It's incredibly cost-effective, and I promise it'll be a hit. Picture this. Lights dim. Your focus is on Mary. Oh, Joseph, I'm with child. Now, I can also mime this, as I have been trained in the art. Anyways, light brightens up on Joseph. But Mary, how's that possible? Then, cut to the scene where Joseph meets the angel. Don't worry, dude. That was all God. Then, cut to Mary and Joseph leaving their town. Joseph, I'm tired. Here, Mary, have a snack. I hate that part. Then, cut to doors. Then comes Joseph knocking at the door, and the innkeeper says, "Sorry, man, we're crowded." Then they would do this multiple times until they ended up in the stable. Then comes Mary giving birth.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Ready to to the wise men. "Hello, Mary, we got good for you. Frankincense, myrrh, and gold." And then Mary would be like, "I've made a myrrh." And then everyone would laugh because myrrh sounds like myrrh, so it's pun. Do you get it?
Yeah, we get it.
The wise men are my favorite part, but they weren't there for the actual birth. You know, some people think they didn't come till 2 years later. Other people feel at the time.
Someone's done their research.
Either way, they followed a star to find him. A star! Can you imagine following a star? Like, how do you even do that? One time, I followed a star for an hour, but it ended up being an airplane and I got lost in the woods and... I'm rambling, aren't I? See, I told you, this is why I prefer miming or interpretive dance. Watch this. Read it now. Of a bottle of ketchup being poured over on fries. It's a metaphor for our nation's relationship with China. I share a lot of social commentary with my dance moves. I can show a dance representing the political divide in our country if you'd like to see that.
I'm okay. Just try the lines of wise men say.
Okay. Let's see. Hello. We've been following a star in the east looking for the king of the Jews. We desperately want to give him gifts as an act of worship. I present you with myrrh. How's that?
Great.
But again, I can also do that with mime. Do you know some people think mimes originate from ancient Greece? Many people think of French mimes with their faces painted white, but it's actually fascinating because mimes in ancient Greece were quite different. Sometimes they spoke and sang songs, but they usually relied on elaborate movement. I'm trying again, aren't I?
It's okay. And while we're at it, is anyone else auditioning for the lines of the wise men?
Me!
Alright. Come on up. Thank you for coming in.
That means no. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, I'm present. I'd love to audition as the wise man.
What are you doing?
Just getting into character.
Oh, you don't need to do that quite yet. Let's see, Frank.
Cosgrove. Cos is in cosmic and grove as an orchard. Yes.
Speak Gaelic.
Is that a card for the park? Did one of them travel by camel from Ireland? I don't even think it was named Ireland yet. What am I saying? Ireland was an island until 1937. Following the Norman invasion, Ireland was known as Dominus Hibernae, and the Lordship of Ireland from 1171 to 1541, and the Kingdom of Ireland from 1541 to 1800. Oh, and from 1801 to 1922. It was part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Ireland is a constituent country.
Why are you still back up here?
Oh, this is my brother. He's not good with people.
He's doing fine. Why don't we take a deep breath? In fact, why don't we all take a deep breath? Inhale for 3, hold for 3, and exhale for 3. Excellent. One more time.
Thank you. That's why I thought this part would be great for me. No talking, no interacting with anyone. Just kneel, hands 3 inches from the ground, holding a gift back at 45-degree angle, legs in a squat position to make it look as if I'm hovering while presenting the gift.
I mean, he's got it down.
Thank you. I've been working on it every night. Another reason why I thought this part would be
Great for me is I'm very smart, always have been, and smart and wise seem like the same thing.
They're actually quite different.
Regardless, I've seen the attempts of live nativities of lesser earthlings before me, and I think I should be one to play the part as a wise man.
Did you just call humans earthly?
Like I said, he's not good with people. He does like birds though. His favorite bird is a hummingbird. Although they are the smallest migrating bird, they're the only bird that can fly backwards.
And they also travel alone, which I can relate to.
Well, we have been learning a lot of things today, from mimes to birds. Do you mind picking up the script and reading Wise Man 2, please?
I had a dream that we must not return to Herod. We must go back to our home country another way.
Try it again. This time with more emotion instead of
I had a dream that we must not return to Herod. We must go back to our own country another way.
Try it again, but maybe this time think of something not too excited, like hummingbirds.
Well, if I was choosing a bird that gets me excited, I wouldn't choose that. I would choose the Canada jay. They're very friendly birds, and they often come up and sit right on your arm.
Great! Okay, think the Canada bird thingy.
Canada jay.
Oh yeah, right, go ahead.
But, before I do, I have a question. Why don't they return to Herod, the wise man? That's illegal.
What do you mean?
They sought and found the Christ child. They should go return to Herod and do what they were told. That's the smart thing to do.
It may be smart, but it's not the wise thing to do.
But he's well dangerous. He's like the cassowary bird.
Cassowary bird. The nautical humans with their dagger-like nails and can run up to 31 miles per hour. Fortunately for us, they're mostly found in Australia.
As I was saying, returning is the smart thing to do.
Would returning to Herod be the smart thing? Sure, but not the wisest option. They started out on a mission that following a star for a king that became null and void when they saw the true king.
There's, well, a system. You stick with the system. It's already black and white. You can't mix them to make gray.
But what they saw changed them.
I'm not trying to disagree. Maybe I'm just tired. I mean, the wise men traveled 1,000 miles with little information, and I, too, have traveled a long way to come to this audition.
Your audition sheet says you live 5 blocks away from the church.
I see. You're playing hardball for this part. Well, if my bird facts didn't impress you, then let me offer you some gifts. I have some orange jelly beans, yellow in nature, a lot like gold. I think I have some more. What's this? Definitely not candy.
You know, we aren't the ones you should be offering gifts to. Let me try to help you out. Here, read what the Bible says about the wise men, as far as their character.
Behold, a star, they saw in the east, came before them, until it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the child, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy.
You can't be a wise one until you have nothing running your life, logic or feelings, but simply Christ.
So logic and feelings don't matter? I should just be brainwashed into whatever the Bible says?
No, you should still bring all your doubts forward. But you should also doubt your doubts and know that his thoughts are not like ours. His ways are not our ways.
Dullness is really important. For everyone else's activity, nothing mattered but what arrived that night. That's what makes you truly wise.
Seems like I have a lot to think about. I'll just leave the candy here if we have to change mine.
Looks like we've got another group of triplets.
All right, before we see them, can we just talk to everyone for a second? Don't feel pressure to be different or completely unique. This story is about ordinary people. Mary and Joseph weren't rich, famous, or powerful, and yet they had Jesus, the most influential person on this earth. This story is about how God uses us, so come fully as yourself.
And on that note, just loosen up a little. Your audition doesn't have to be perfect.
So let's just take some time to relax. Move your neck to the right. Yes, you, in the blue sweater. Great, now to the left. Now let's try a tongue twister. Make sure you're pronouncing all of the words correctly. Say unique, unique New York once.
Unique New York.
Great, now say unique
Unique New York.
Unique New York. Now say unique New York 10 times fast to your partner.
Unique New York.
Yes, you in the blue sweater.
New York.
All right, guys, we need to stay on schedule. Looks like we've got Henry, Harry, and Tom.
Well, thanks for that speech. That was mighty inspiring. Oh, and Thomas said.
Henry and Tom are real nervous because they have to dress up.
Yeah, Henry and Tom are real nervous that we have to dress up or look nice. So it's good to hear we don't have to do none of that stuff.
We want you to be yourself. But for the show, you're gonna have to dress up.
Does that mean we'll have to shower? I'm just messing with y'all. Me and and my brothers like to act like we're sophisticated, but we just don't want anyone to know we're smart.
Why is that?
Well, with our good looks, if the ladies find out we're also smart, they're never gonna leave us alone.
And we don't have time to find wives. We're too busy hunting. That, and we're also in 6th grade. I can't support a family right now.
Sounds like a good point. And what about having a fake family? Any interested in justice?
No, ma'am. I can't hold a child even if it's not a real one. We were thinking of auditioning for the animals.
Yeah, you see, we grew up on a farm where we hunt everything we made.
From deer to squirrels, and believe me, you'd be surprised how good a squirrel can taste.
Add a little bit of butter and garlic, and my goodness, is it the best thing on the east side of Mississippi.
Basically, what my brother is saying is we're pretty good at acting like animals. We've hung out with them every day.
Deer make the best of friends.
Well, for animals, we'll need donkeys, sheep, camel, oxen.
We've been around sheep, but the others I'm not so sure about.
I mean, an animal's an animal. How hard can it be?
An animal's not just an animal. They're complex.
Of course I know.
I'm sorry for that we're acting unprofessionally, y'all.
I'm just mad
because Henry forgot my birthday.
You said you were, quote, not a birthday person, end quote.
Anyways, I can do a couple of animal impressions. Unfortunately, they're all bird calls.
Oh, Frank would like that.
Here's the purple finch. Caw! That's a real pretty bird. And the chipping sparrow. Caw! And of course, my personal favorite, the red-bellied woodpecker.
Whoa, that's something special. But remember, we're just looking for...
Let me show you my tree impression. If that ain't Broadway material, I don't know what is. One time I acted like a tree for a whole week and my family couldn't find me. I just stood still there.
What'd you eat?
Okay, I think we're getting a little off topic here. We will let you know if we use real people as animals, but we might be leaning in the direction of bringing real animals in.
You sure you don't want to hear my bird calls one more time? I can also do an impression of the wind and spit in your face for a little bit of rainstorm. Whoosh, whoosh, that's the wind. Pretty good, huh?
So what do you ladies think?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have a bit of a problem.
What is it?
I found these three selling pizzas in the bathroom.
I'm sorry, we couldn't resist.
Hey, we've heard of you guys. We're 3 brothers too.
Nice to meet you. How's the dish making going?
Turns out we might not make the cut.
Oh no, you must be feeling sad. Nothing a little pizza can help with. I would love that.
Yeah, no, this is exactly what I told you guys you can't do. Now get going, all of you, go, go!
Thanks for dealing with that.
Next year, we need to make our audition information very specific. No solicitors, no mimes.
I'm still here.
Yeah, she got trapped in a box in the hallway and can't leave until she gets out. I even tried to play along in my me opening a hole in the box, but that didn't work.
Have you been able to focus on
Oh yes, now maybe we're going to show you some?
Sure.
Great, well as you know, my vision for the show is in rustic chic. You know, like a house designed by Chip and Joanna Gaines. I was thinking mahogany or a really nice shiplap for the manger. But then I thought, no, it needs more than that. It needs color. But then I thought, that's a bold move. But what's bolder than color?
Do you want us to answer this, or is this more?
Anyways, I found a fabric that would make Mary's robe a complete masterpiece.
Is that a bed sheet?
Is it? I don't know. It is! Mary clothing in this fabric will show us that this isn't some old, outdated tale. It is modern, it is relevant, it is the present. It also shows the purity of Christ. Well, anyways, who's this? Hey, can you imagine being the first person to create something? I mean, take God, for instance. I mean, just as I creatively chose this bed sheet, he creatively chose us and knit us together. He chose the colors of the rainbow, he knit the skies together, he created all the food, smells like cinnamon, freshly baked bread, wood. Oh man, do I love the smell of wood. Well, anyways, that's my piece for the manger.
She's about to have an idea. Look, it's our idea phase.
Wait, no, I have a better idea.
Told you.
Let's say this story is as relevant as it was 2,000 years ago, and it is today, if we have Mary and Joseph just wear regular modern clothing.
I actually like that idea a lot.
And forget live animals, and forget a fancy background. Let's just focus on the important part. The people. And, I mean, that stuff is important, but, like, forget, I mean, like, it's not as important as our background. I mean, animals. I mean, like, it's not, like, about special effects, or music, or even my costumes. Let's just focus on the important part, the bare minimum, aka the people. Okay, that's it. I'm done with my creative word vomit.
Thank you, Katie.
And I'm not completely throwing out this bedsheet idea. It actually can go look cute on you.
Excuse me, is this where we audition?
Yup.
I would like to audition for Joseph.
Great, so talk to us. What do you know about him?
Well, I know he was conflicted. After hearing the news and being a righteous man, he wanted to divorce Mary. Quietly, so it won't be brought out in the Pope. And I know that back then, even during an engagement, it took 2 witnesses to legally get a divorce. And I know he thought Mary was unfaithful. And it wasn't until the angel said to marry her and take her home that Joseph followed.
That's right.
Oh, and of course, the basics. He is earthly father and Messiah, trekked the trail from their hometown to Bethlehem, on foot over 300 miles to register for a census. Married a woman who was pregnant with the Son of God.
Great.
Well, my dad's a pastor, so if I didn't know this, I would be in trouble.
Do you enjoy being a pastor's son?
Oh yeah, it's great. It's the best. Well, it's really good. I know all the people in church, and we just feel like one big family. But it's not always easy though. You feel like people are watching. Not like watching to see if you fail, but you do feel a lot of pressure to not fail. I just admire him. He took the challenge and rolled with it. I think that's all we can do. You know, all we can do is just try rather than aim for perfection, and always end up disappointing when we don't reach it, which we won't ever reach. Sorry, do I sound pessimistic?
No. And it's kind of nice to know that we won't reach perfection. It removes the pressure because it's not possible.
And yet, we have someone who's perfect and still wants to be friends with us? That's a crazy for me. Like, how could someone who's perfect desire anything else? Anyways, what line should I read for Joseph? I'm sorry, I didn't come prepared with a monologue.
Take it from the top of page 4.
Please, help us. My wife is about to have a baby and we need a place to stay.
There are no rooms left. We can stay in the stable with the animals.
Thank you, thank you. Your kindness will truly never be forgotten.
I think we've seen enough.
Oh, okay. Well, I left my number on the form, so do we just get a call if we didn't get it?
We'll be seeing you soon, Patrick.
Really? Thank you, thank you. Your kindness will truly never be forgotten.
Well, we've got our Joseph. Now we need Mary and the wise men. Next up is Cindy Sunshine?
Did someone say sunshine? That's right, folks. We got a week of sun coming our way with highs in the 40s and lows going all the way down to 25. Don't worry, Virginia, sun is on its way.
Hey, aren't you on TV?
Sure am. Pleasure to meet you. Cindy Sunshine, Channel 5. Cindy Sunshine, Channel 5. Cindy Sunshine, Channel 5.
I got it. Cindy Sunshine.
Channel 5. Tune in every day on Channel 5. Got the weather, traffic, and more. Which reminds me, traffic's back at 766. Don't worry, because you can use our Channel 5 app to find the best route for your journey.
Wow, I can't believe you're here.
Sure am. Alrighty, folks, let's get this thing started. We have Mary and Joseph following us start from the east. Northbound, our angels sing their joyous noise. The roads are clear in Bethlehem tonight, but you're going to want to bring some water because the air is dry.
That's great, but can we have you read from the script?
Okie dokie, artichoke. Live from the audition is me, Cindy Sunshine, reading for Mary. Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of a great joy for all people. For today, Savior is born in Bethlehem, who is Christ the Lord. Go into town and find the baby wrapped in swaddling cloth and lying in manger.
So Cindy Sunshine, what made you want to audition for the live nativity? I mean, you're obviously quite successful.
Yes, I am. I mean, money's just a number, and it's a big number for me. But I just feel like I'm missing something, you know? Don't get me wrong, everybody needs to know the weather. But lately I've been covering stories I don't care about. Stories like dogs racing each other, or chili cook-off to the newest app for social media. It's not to say those things can't be used for good, but I just guess I'm just tired. Sorry I'm late!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you need me to read anything else?
No, thank you for coming.
My pleasure. Cindy Sunshine, Channel 5.
Who just entered?
I don't know, but she's up next.
I'm sorry, do I go up here or should I wait? I was just sitting down, but I'm sorry. What is it? The food is in the refrigerator. And my dish is live nativity thing. You stick the microwave for 4 minutes on high. On high. I said, hi, Mom. Can you put some milk on the phone? Can you help Mom cook the dinner? Put the microwave on. Yep. That's it. Level 2 for 4 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally auditioning right now. Not the best part of things. I gotta go, okay? No, literally now. Now. All right. Bye. Love you. I'm so sorry. I didn't think I had my volume on, but my mom's been having some health issues, so I wanted to make sure everything was fine. Anyways, hi. I'm Annie.
Annie, your life seems a little bit like Mary's. Her life is a little chaotic as well. Is that why you're auditioning for her?
Well, I've seen my nativity so many times. I just thought, why not? I can stand there and hold a baby. I'm the oldest back, so I've held a lot of babies and changed a lot of diapers.
Great. Well, do you want to dive into the reading? Lines.
Lines, right, duh. Of course lines. I can do that. I can. I'm sorry, I'm just a little... Is it warm in here? Okay, lines. I guess I just didn't think there were lines. I'd always just look longingly at Jesus, and every once in a while look up at Joseph. And then read it backward, Jesus to Joseph, Joseph to Jesus. See, I can do that.
The lines are right here.
Right, the line thing. I just don't even know what she would sound like. I never thought of voice.
What do you mean?
Well, like, I've read the script or the Bible, and okay, like, where is it? And Luke had said, the angel said to her, don't be afraid, Mary, for you have come fear of God.
And?
Well, what if I don't have fear of God? I would hate for my words or my life to misrepresent my place that day. I could post and look longingly at Jesus.
I totally get that. It's okay. Just take a deep breath.
I'm sorry, this was so good. Just, hello? Hi, Mom. Well, I'm right in the middle of auditioning for Mary for Live Nativity. Yes, the Virgin Mary. What's up? Oh, sure. I'll come right over after this. I'm getting ready with Casey. Okay, love you.
I know I'm not supposed to share my opinion, but I think the part of Mary would be perfect for you. Just as Mary had doubts and questioned the angel saying, how can this be? I can see that you'd have too. You see, Mary was favored. She was gracious, caring, considerate, really giving of her love. I think you embody that.
Really? I feel so average, and I know I shouldn't. If I get angry at my family and God, I probably shouldn't be saying that.
Honesty is good. Here, try and read from them. Read Luke 1:26 through 38.
Okay. In the 6th month, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you are highly favored. The Lord is with you." Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will be with child and give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he'll reign over the house of Jacob forever. His kingdom will never end." "How will this be?" Mary asked the angel, "since I am a virgin?" The angel answered, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God, for nothing is impossible with God." "I am the Lord's servant," Mary answered, "may it be to me as you have said." Then the angel left her.
What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I want to do it. It's just I still can't get over how the angel said she was high favored. And I'm Annie.
Annie, your name is beautiful to the creator of the universe.
Yeah, you're right.
Annie, you're Elsa's child. Your name is beautiful to the creator of the universe.
Yeah, you're right. I just need to turn off the voice that says it's impossible. Well, thank you all.
Bye. Bye. We'll be in touch.
Alrighty, one more. Excuse me, but we said no phones.
Huh?
No phones.
Sorry, man. I can't hear. I'm live streaming the Wizards game.
Are you here to audition?
Yeah, it's the Wizards.
I said, are you here to audition?
The Wizards. Hey, why'd you do that? I was watching...
Wizards, I know.
Oh, man. Are y'all like the directors?
Ah.
That's crazy. So get this. I was in a commercial once when I was a baby. You know that Gerber company? Yeah, that baby was me. So if I could do that as a baby, I feel like I could do whatever this thing is now.
So who are you auditioning for?
The baby guy.
Jesus?
I want to be like a baby kid. It was awesome. During the commercial, I just had to sit there and get free food. I mean, it was baby food, so it was kind of gross. But it was free. You know what I mean, man?
No.
Only problem is I probably couldn't fit into one of those weird Bible book things.
A major?
Yeah, who is this dude? He knows everything.
I'm the stage manager.
Cool. So anyway, I feel like I can make an awesome baby, because I'm only good at just sitting down and chilling, you know? Like, check this out. Pretty crazy, right? That was me, just chilling.
You know, it's been a long night, and it would be nice if you could just read from the script and we wrap this up.
Being a baby is one of the craziest things we'll ever do. I mean, I guess we don't really do it. It just kind of happens to us. But being a baby is the best. You never have to feed or bathe yourself. I mean, you can literally puke on anyone and get away with it.
It's true.
I've never had kids, but I've heard it's one of the best things that can ever happen to you. I mean, it's really hard because of all the puke and stuff, but what's crazy is I've never talked to a parent who's regretted having kids. It's pretty crazy. Because I've definitely regretted a lot of things. Like once I brought all these rats to school.
And let's stay on topic.
Well, what's crazy is that people love parenting because parenting is just constant service. I mean, you just have to keep giving more and more of yourself to someone else. And yet people do it. It's pretty cool. That's why I like Jesus, because he's always serving people. Which at first I was like, yo, that's kind of boring. But now I'm like, you know what? That's pretty awesome.
That's very insightful of you, Chad.
What can I say? I'm not just a jock.
Oh, do you play any sports?
Nah, I just watch them. More of a fan of sports. Especially the
Wizards!
Yeah, well, I did have something prepared. It's a little poem I found. I guess I should do it. Once in a manger a long time ago, before there was Santa and reindeer and snow, a star shone down on humble beginnings below, of a baby just born who the world would soon know.
I know this one. Never before had there been such a sight.
Would the son of a king have to suffer this plight?
Aren't there
armies to lead? Aren't there battles to fight?
Shouldn't he conquer the world and demand his birthright?
Many years have now passed since that night long ago, and now we have Santa and reindeer and snow. But down in our hearts, the true meaning we know is the birth of that child that makes Christmas so. That's it.
Thanks, Chad.
Later.
Bye. Whoa, that was something
else.
All right, director, stage manager.
We got a tour guest.
Finally.
This thing is never gonna end.
Little one who is born, let me tell you a story.
In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census be taken of the entire Roman world.
And everyone went to his own town to register.
So Joseph went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea,
To Bethlehem, that town of David, because he belonged to that house and line of David.
He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child.
While they were there, the time came for her to give birth, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son.
She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, for there was no room for them in the inn.
How fitting it is that you were born amongst the mess.
In a barn full of animals in an unsafe, fallen world.
No palace to shield you from the world, but a full view of humanity, from a barn no less.
As you grow, your story will become the greatest story ever told. For centuries, from one generation to the next, nations will be divided because of your birth.
You will see the hurt, the anger, the pride, every hidden shame and frailty.
And yet you will still love. When people read about you, they won't see a king's way of life, but you will be called the King of Kings.
A king's crown was not bestowed on you, but you gave up your life so that they may have an eternal one.
A real life.
Yes, and you will hear the words, "This is my son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Pleased I am indeed. Yes, so fitting that the Son of God is born in a manger."
Amongst the mess.
The world's nest.
You will hear their cries and weep for them. You will hear their prayers and heal them.
You'll die a cruel death and rise again for them.
Some will see that though the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy, you, my son, came to give them life.
Just as the prophet foretold, little one, the Lord will give a sign. The virgin will be with a child and will give birth to a son, and she shall call him Emmanuel, God with us.
Son